Hi everyone, welcome to Live at 5. It's Monday. I'd like to briefly speak about the rental market in Waterford City. I was just on Daft there and there are 23 properties for rent today, right now as I speak. And when I actually drill through the adverts, 10 of those are student houses. So if you're not a student, there are only 13 properties available for rent. So I want to give a few tips to you if you're looking to rent. First things first, instead of emailing or sending messages to Liberty Blue or to other agents, say, hi, have you got anything to rent? Tell your story. Make sure you get your references in order. You really need to get your references. And it's so important that you can hit the ground running. Hi, Trish. It's a really competitive market, and look, I'm in business 24 years. I've never seen it as bad. The supply levels are crisis level supply. It's horrendous. I feel really bad for people looking to rent. The supply is dreadful, and there's nothing in Dungarvan to rent. Very little. Anybody who's connected to councillors, I would say this absolutely has to be the number one agenda with our government. Even if people are looking, we're talking about selling Waterford as a great place to live. And if people want to relocate here for work, they need to be able to rent a property before they buy. And there's no supply. It's shocking. And I know a lot of people think, oh, landlords are greedy, they're charging $1,200 a month for a 3-bedroom house. Don't forget that most landlords are landlords of one or two other properties. It's a very different market to Dublin. We don't have the funds here that are in Dublin. They're mostly private landlords. And so when a private landlord rents out their property, more or less 50 to 60% of what they take in goes on tax and expenses. So, for example, if the property is €1,000, they probably net about 400 a month. So the system has to be a win-win for both landlords and tenants. And I would strongly feel that there has to be a reassessment of the tax charges for landlords, because so many are leaving the market. It's really serious. So the more the government penalises the small landlord, I'm not talking about the big funds, the more landlords will exit the market, and that means our supply levels will shrink even further. And I've also been saying it for years that in Ireland we're moving more and more towards a rental society. And why, you might ask? Well, for a number of reasons. One, if people don't have, hi Greg, if people don't have permanent contracts, then it's very unlikely that they will get a mortgage. And also, younger people maybe are more transient to start with. People want to rent for a while, or couples maybe cohabiting before they're ready to buy. And sadly, breakdown in marriage means that people need another home. So this is the European model. More and more people will rent. And we do need a supply. It's really serious. So if you're looking to rent, get your paperwork together, get your references, and I would suggest then that you contact various estate agents and tell them what your requirement is. And the more flexible you are, the better. And I wish you the very best. Have a lovely evening, and thanks for watching. Hi, Tim.